What's up, guys? Welcome back to Country Bunkers Trains. I hope you're doing well. A big welcome to all of the new subscribers. Thank you guys for coming along. I really appreciate it. If you've been following along the last couple videos, you know we did a video last week on powering these O-gauge layouts. You also might have seen we took a trip to the train store last week and got some more goodies. We got some another DCS system as well as some more powered bricks and whatnot to power the second layout. Kind of make it its own little world away from that one. Everything was tied together over there on that layout. Now this layout is running off of its own power. As I was saying in the part 1 video, all of the track work on this second layout was powered by one Lionel 135 watt brick running through the TIU, running to over here. It did work, just barely. But we had a very bad DCS signal over here. As I say, the engines would run and receive some commands, but a lot of the commands would get lost in all of the wiring, and having 3 tracks running off of one brick, it just wasn't a good setup. But like I was saying in the trip to the train store, my second DCS system finally came in. Came in just in the nick of time. Along with the new TIU and remote, I also picked up a Z1000 100 watt brick to power one of the lines. I had a pretty busy weekend this past weekend getting it all installed. I spared you guys the expense of filming the install. It was pretty boring. Nothing exciting to see. But I am pretty happy with how it came out. Starting to look a little professional, almost like we know what we're doing. But yeah, guys, this is the new control center for the second layout. It's quite a difference when compared to the old post-war ZWs over on the other layout. Like I was saying in the previous video, I didn't really have a spot over here where I could put another shelf for another control center such as the first one. For this layout, I didn't have any good places to put one. So this layout's going to stay strictly command control. But I'm pretty tickled with how it came out. I had quite a bit of this press board left over from building the layout. That's what the top of the layout's made out of, the upper sheet. But I cut some of that to use as a wall to mount all this stuff to. Everything's screwed down, securely mounted, looking good. The one complaint I do have, these MTH bricks, they're great little pieces, don't get me wrong, and nothing to take away from them by any means, but they don't have a little mounting hole to hang these from on the backside. I stole an idea I saw on one of the forums and drilled some holes above and below and used some scrapped 14 gauge wiring that I had left over to hold them up. And it's working pretty good. But yeah, the Lionel bricks, they have a mounting hole where you can hang them on the back. I think that's pretty nice. Hell, even the old post-war transformers have it. As you can see, it works fairly well. This isn't the finished result. I still have some plans of adding stuff in the future. However, we're getting pretty close. I still have power coming in from the bricks, the power bricks under the first layout that come over here to this 5-port powered brick. Everything's obviously plugged into that. That feeds the bricks as well as the post-war transformer for the switches. And then, yeah, pretty standard. Everything runs up to the TIU, runs through the TIU, which feeds these distribution blocks for all the tracks. The one on the bottom right feeds the lower outside main line. The one in the top right feeds the inner line on the lower level. And then the small 10-port feeds the raised section of track And it all works great. It all works good. Everything's running a hell of a lot better than it was previously. And we still have room to expand and grow on this, which is what the plan is. I plan on putting another line on this table, a lower level, so we got room for a brick over here. And then we can also install another TMCC base or legacy base here in the middle, which I'm hoping to get in the future as well. So like I say, I made it big enough so that we could grow off of it. And I'm pretty happy with it. While I was under here, I did some cleaning up of the wires. It's not a huge spaghetti mess like the other layout. Believe it or not, the other layout started out like this as well. But through the years of growing, expanding, adding accessories, the DCS system, it became a hot mess. And I just let it go. But I figured, while we're doing this one, let's try and do it somewhat right. And it does. It looks a hell of a lot better. And everything's running a lot better as well. I've got this TIU set up just like the other TIU under the other layout. It's set up for all ports as fixed voltage. But I've also got this TIU set up as the Super TIU. This one controls the other one. The remote seems to have a much better range. I can be pretty much anywhere in the train room now and have no trouble controlling any of the trains. It's pretty cool. You guys might be thinking to yourselves, well, what the hell? Why it was working before, why bother? Yeah, it was working, but it had a lot of small issues. The signal was so bad over here, none of my Protosound 2 engines would run. Only the PS3 engines. And like I say, the commands would get lost. I'd be trying to turn on a smoke unit, and the headlight would turn on or off. And I wouldn't be able to turn it back on or off wherever it was last left off. It was very frustrating. What I would normally have to do is get the trains set up how I wanted them running on this layout, and then hurry up and run them over here to one of these tracks while it was still powered up. That way it wouldn't lose the settings that I had it set to. And we also got the new remote hooked up. Much, much better. The old one does still work. Not horribly bad. But yeah, this new one's a lot better. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but this thumb wheel, it's nice and crisp. It stops in each slot. Whereas this one's kind of free-floating. Like I say, I don't know if you can see it or not. It'd be very frustrating. I'd be trying to scroll up and it's going down, and vice versa. It'd be scrolling down when I was trying to go up. But we'll keep that as a backup for sure. As we know, these things aren't growing on trees, and I don't even know if they're going to be making anymore. I know DCS is supposed to be carrying on, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, like I say, everything's running a hell of a lot better. The lights are burning brighter. Much better performance. Let's go ahead and get some of these beauties powered up. I hope you guys enjoyed this little clip taking a look at the new power setup for the second layout. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Until next time, guys, my name is Zach, and this is Country Bunkers Trains. Y'all take care. See you soon.